Hey y'all, get in here. It's your boy Cole coming at you with another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Go get you some wine, go get you some water, because as I stated, I got some hot tea for y'all tonight, as I promised. So get in here right now. Let's get into story time. Period. I'm gonna give y'all some time. Go and run to the bathroom. You ain't gotta pause it. Just run to the bathroom. Go get your tea, your coffee, your wine. I got a little wine, y'all. Your wine, your shot glass, your blunt, your cigarette, whatever you need. Go ahead, you got time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. I love y'all. Let's get into it. Story time about to be fire tonight. Child. All right. Let's get into it. It's your boy Cole with another video. Like I said once before, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, so tonight's story time is how my car was stolen. Right? Let's get into it. But it wasn't stolen by someone I didn't know. It was stolen by someone I knew. So, back in June 2020, I believe, I had just purchased me a Jeep Patriot, y'all. And it was this guy named Neil that I knew. And, every now and then he'll come around and he'll lay it down. I ain't gonna cap, This wasn't our first rodeo. So, this particular time he came around and, he laid it down. Right, he have his license for one, and then for two, he had started a business tinting car windows for the Lowe's. He was posting on Marketplace, and he was posting on Facebook sales, Detroit sales, everything. Right. So, like I said, he had been laying it down, and he was staying at my house. So one day he was like, "Man, I got all these jobs," which I can attest to. He did have a lot of jobs. He said, "And I don't have a way, back and forth. I was paying somebody a old sob story that I should have knew then, but now I know, or whatever." So I was like, "You know what? You got your license, Neil." I was like, "How about you just take me to work, and you can go do your jobs, and then you can just pick me up. Just make sure you put gas in the car, and I trust you because you got your license. So if you get put over, I'm sure we'll be straight." All right? He like, "Oh, cool. That's what's up. Thank you." I'm not thinking nothing of it because I'm that type of person. Like, I feel like I know you. I've been knowing you, numerous of years, even though it was a gap in between our communication. I still, know you. And you've been putting it down. Don't act like y'all ain't never been dumb for somebody that's laying it down right. Baby, trust me, if they're around laying it down for 2 weeks, they gonna have your car eventually, okay? Or they drawers gonna be in your laundry. Stop trying to be all sedity with me. Come on, let's keep it 100 with each other, baby. We all done been there. Y'all might not have been as dumb as me, but we all have been in that place, right? Right. So I had him drop me off at work. I said, "Go do your job." So I get off at 10, right? 5:30, he texts me, "How's everything going?" 5:30, everything cool. 7:30, I text him, I get off at 10. He like, "Yeah, cool." 9:45-ish, I text him like, "I'm ready." No reply. No reply. No reply. Now, 10:30 is approaching. I'm like, what's the fuck going on? I'm thinking, now his phone going to voicemail. I'm thinking, did his phone die? So instead of like calling my people right off the back, like, only person that know about this story is my best friend and a couple of cousins, but I'll tell you about that later on down the line. So I'm like, should I? I'm not gonna call my people. I'm gonna just wait here because his phone gotta be dead, right? Because I don't think he gonna play me, right? 11:30 approached, so I call my best friend like, "Bitch, I think that boy, he gone. I don't know if he locked up. I don't know if something happened. He got an accident." I said, "I don't know, but if he not answering the phone, can you try to call him?" My best friend trying to call him. He not answering. Hit him up on Snapchat. He not answering. He just a no-show. So I said, "Best friend, come get me." I knew one of the places that he was at working, so we rode past, but still I didn't know an address or nothing, so it was like no answer, right? So I came home, I stayed up all night, I worried, and I said, oh, when I find that bitch, I'm fucking him up. I'm gonna fuck him up. I was crying. I was upset. You know, I just bought this car, and then you just took my whole car. Like, what the fuck is going on? Next morning, and I'm gonna fast forward some stuff. Because y'all probably already know I weeped all night, baby. Weeped all night. Why would I do that? I'm so stupid. That's so dumb. Why would you do that, Corey? So, fast forward the next day, I started getting replies like on Snapchat, but he would never pick up and answer the phone. He just kept saying, your car fine, your car fine. I'm like, where you at? I'll come meet you. Where you at? I'm not mad. You know, saying anything to get him to just give me my car, right? Still giving me the runaround, still giving me the runaround. Now, mind you, early in the video, I said he posted that he was tinting windows on Marketplace. I said, best friend, I said, go on Marketplace and act like you looking for somebody to tint your windows. One thing about it, baby, you can't play a person that know the game a little bit. I know the game a little bit, right? So, of course, my best friend did that. In the meantime, while my best friend was setting that up, I was inboxing all the people that I had seen posted on his post saying that he tinted windows. Everybody that had went to him, or I seen that he gave the number to, I inboxed them and I told them what was going on. I even inboxed a relative of his, right? And a girl. She replied, that's wrong as fuck. I called him. I told him he wrong. He answered for me and everything. I said, yeah, I just want my vehicle, right? I'm not going to do nothing to him. I ain't going to hurt him. I ain't going to try to kill him. Because at this point, I was enraged. But I'm like, first of all, I need to get my vehicle first before I do anything, right? Or say anything, right? So people's reaching out to me like, yeah, he scammed us. He did the tent. The tent didn't even last. And it rolled off because he was doing a tent with some paper. I didn't even know you could tint your car windows with paper. But it was some type of tent job with paper. He was charging low. But he was charging them to something. But he pulled up and stuff. Okay. So anyways, my best friend ended up getting a reply. And he told my best friend to meet him on this street. So me, my best friend, and my cousin Devin, I got in the car. I said, okay, Devin, you going with us? I said, when he pull up, we gonna park away from the house. I said, when he pull up, you know, it's going down. So while we was there, I was still texting him back and forth on Snapchat because he had blocked me, but we could still communicate through Snapchat. So he was still replying to my messages, but still giving me the runaround. Because he thinking that he's meeting my best friend for a job. So he have already gave my best friend an address to where he's about to be, right? But instead of parking in front of the house, we parked down the street, right? So we kept seeing cars back. He's still giving me the runaround, So I'm in my car. I'm just like, I'm ready. My best friend like, Corey, just calm down. Stop calling him, calm down. We already got it set up. He definitely coming for this money. So then we end up seeing my Jeep come down the street. My best friend was like, there go your baby. I said, pull up. We put up real fast, blocked them off in the driveway, right? Tell me why a girl and like 5 kids get out the car, right? So I'm going in. I'm cussing them out. Like, I open my door, get the fuck out my shit. My best friend popped the trunk. I ain't gonna lie, my best friend had popped the trunk and got what he had to get up out the trunk. My cousin had jumped off the car. But the nigga was so scared, I'm just like, thankful I got my car back. Now, y'all gonna be mad at me because I should have whooped that hoe ass. I really should have. But I ain't want to just resort to violence so quick. I was happy to have my baby back. I was trying to examine my baby, make sure my baby was all right. Then the bitch gave me my keys. I got in my car. I said, yeah, and get your shit and get the fuck out. Got in my car, and the motherfucker tried to leave with my Apple Watch. I called him real fast, like, and bring my Apple Watch out that motherfucking house right now. I ain't stupid, bitch. You got my Apple Watch. Because it was in my car. He brought me my Apple Watch, but didn't even want to approach me, like, left it. And he backfired. So I was, like, so mad. I was like, damn, I should have beat that bitch ass. But like my cousin said, and my best friend said, he didn't even look like he wanted to fight. But the thing is, He had stole my vehicle and he had it for 24 hours and you ignored me when I gave it to you willingly to help you. And niggas was looking for you off of Marketplace and Craigslist and all them other sites you had posted on because they said you was on some bullshit with them tents. So you was scamming, stealing, and you was doing low quality work. Where they do that at? But I ain't gonna lie, I was dumb. I have learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson numerous of times, but I will never give my keys up to no bitch. Ever, ever, ever again. I don't care. You need your own shit when you come with me. You need your own shit because that really scared me. And I never told a relative. The only person that knew was me, my best friend, and my cousin Devin because they was with me that day. And I'm so happy they had my back. And my best friend popped that trunk, baby. He was ready. He said, you make the move. Let's go. But you know what? I ain't even sweat it. He ain't want it, not for real. But then I always beat up on myself. After that, I used to beat up on myself like, Corey, you should just beat that nigga ass because if that would have been a shoe on the other foot, the nigga probably would have ran up on you. But the nigga didn't want no smoke. I'm telling y'all. When us three got out that car, that nigga didn't want no smoke. He ran up in that house. He threw them keys and ran up in that house with the quickness. But I should have learned. And you can't trust nobody. You cannot trust them. I don't care. And I said this in a previous video. It don't matter how long you knew them. You cannot trust nobody. Yes, his name is Neil. If he's still out here tinting windows, don't get him because he grimy as fuck. And he was a young dude. But I said, I ain't gonna cap. He came through and he put it down every time. We've been knowing each other. We had been knowing each other like 5 years. Like, when I first met him, I was driving a Saturn. I went from a Saturn to a Jeep. So you get what I'm saying? Like, he knew me. No, he knew me from a Nissan. I met him when I had a Nissan. Then I went to a Saturn. Then I had the Jeep. So I've been knowing him a collective over 5, 6 years. So it wasn't like I just met him. You get what I'm saying? But he had laid it down. I was feeling good. And I'm like, you know, don't take me to work. And baby, he had my car for a whole 24 hours. That's story time tonight. Y'all be careful who y'all give y'all car keys. Don't give your car keys to no motherfucking body. I prayed. I said, Lord, please let him bring my car back. Please let him bring my car back. I had threatened him with police reports and everything. But I did call the police. They told me I would have to wait 24 hours, I think, to report it. So, thankfully, he did bring it back in one piece. And I'm just saying, I didn't know if I was going to get it back. He was communicating with me, but I said he was giving me the runaround. Only reason I was able to pull up on him and catch him is because I had my best friend to go on Marketplace and act like he wanted his windows tinted. Shout out to my best friend because he unrolled with me through some shit. I love you. I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to Storytime tonight. Yes, I had my car stolen. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Get in.